right, we're here with John Brown, making their first ever Fab Four appearance, the Golden Eagles. I guess I'll start it off. Just what's it like getting your program here, getting your first national championship wins, and then advancing all the way to the Fab Four, Coach?
Yeah, it's great to represent John Brown University, and I've had the privilege of working there for over 20 years, and this is my 17th year as the head girls coach, and it's something that we've worked for over the years, and it's a great achievement, I think, for this team. I mean, because they're the ones that have done it. I kind of just get to sit there on the chair and look good, but no, it's a privilege to represent our school and to be here. It's exciting.
Now, for the seniors, this is your second trip back here. We're here as freshmen. What's it like coming back a second time and having such different results from the first time? If you guys want to each maybe give a comment.
I'll start. We all decided that like nationals was our goal. I mean, from our freshman year, we knew that we could get here. It's just, we had to put in a lot of work. So I think that was our goal, and it's been a lot of fun this time, doing a lot better, and getting to experience this. I mean, it's just been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's a lot of fun getting to experience with this team. This has been our goal from the beginning, like Sierra said, and I've had a blast. So.
I thought the first year was a lot of fun, and it was awesome, and this year has been even more fun, getting to keep going and keep excelling. So, yeah, it's been awesome.
And I would add to that, this team, these three made it very clear that they didn't want to just get to the national tournament. They wanted to get here and win, because they saw what it was like getting here last time as freshmen, but they made it clear, I think, all year that it was more than just getting here. They wanted to advance.
Before we carry on with any other questions, do you mind just going down the line and introducing each of yourselves?
I'm Sierra Shipley.
I'm Jeff Soderquist.
I'm Courtney Barenberg.
And I'm Kami Garrison.
You're coming off a very exciting win last night, coming back from 18 down in the last 8 minutes to win by 2. And I guess this is really for the players. Have you come off that high yet? What's it feel like?
I could barely sleep last night. I was so excited. So, it's been awesome. It was great. It was really neat to experience that. So.
Yeah, that was one of our things of having to like come back and just keep fighting. And so after the game, I don't think that it really hit me yet that what we'd actually accomplished. And so, like Courtney said, it was just, it was cool.
We wrote about it the other night, but beating Vanguard means being the #1 team in the nation. First time the #1 team has not made it into the quarterfinals. It says one of those teams put off those historic moments first already. It's been a tournament of first. It's the first win on his hands. How does that prepare you to go into the mentality against a team that you've played multiple times on the season and program history?
Well, for me, I've played Oklahoma City multiple times when they were the team that was winning it constantly right there, them and Southern Naz. Of course, our conference has had a great history in the 30-something years here at the national tournament, and I've been able to coach against a lot of them right there. So, yeah, the Vanguard win was big. I have a lot of respect for Coach Davis and what he's done over the years. He's been there 18 years, and I've been there 17, so I've known him, and have great respect for his program. They've done a great job, and so it was a big win. But this team felt like they could win. And they've always felt like that. Even the games we've lost this year against the good teams, they've all felt like we could win. And that, when I get players to think that way, boy, it makes my job a lot easier.
For the players, you guys mentioned that, you really wanted it this year. Of course, everybody says that, though. Everybody can want it and everybody works hard. What ultimately made the difference for you guys to be able to, first of all, get here and then make the run? What did you think was most important?
I think a big thing was we focused on being a team the whole year and really trying to not be individual players, but really work together. And we're all very close as a team and all get along very well. And I think that contributes a lot to how we play on the court, having fun off the court, and just coming together every day and practice and working really hard. And that was another goal we told ourselves every day in practice, that we're going to work hard and work towards that goal. So I think having that team mindset and remembering that goal throughout the year helped.
Was that something you all had pretty much from the beginning, or is it something that developed a little bit later?
From the beginning.
Now, Cammie, you were in early foul trouble last night, and that forced Coach to use a bunch of his bench. But in the second half, you came back, hit a big and one to help keep the Loyola lead at a somewhat manageable margin. And then you end up dishing to Brooke Barker the game-winning assist. So just tell us a little bit about what it was personally for you to work through the adversity in your game, because you're typically not one that racks up the fouls. You are a minute eater. So what is that like for you yesterday individually, going through that adversity?
I was frustrated, being in foul trouble, but I told myself, because I was on the bench, just to be loud and try to, keep the team going, being excited since I couldn't do it on the court. And we had Abby and Morgan step up, and they played really, really well, and I think they contributed a big part of the win. And when I came in at the end, I was a little nervous because I was afraid I was going to be cold because I wasn't out there. So I just told myself, to keep doing what I've been doing all year, and saw Brooke was open and knew she could hit it, so I threw it to her. But yeah.
Now, Courtney, you started the first half 1 for 4 from the field. It was almost like someone put a lid on the basket because the way you were shooting against Lion and Vanguard was amazing. So eventually in the second half, it started to the pieces were finally getting put together, and you went on a personal 5-0 run there when John Brown brought the deficit back. But you missed the second shot of a 2-shot free throw, leaving the Golden Eagles down by 1, but yet you were able to help guide that comeback. So what was it like having to deal with that tough first half, but finding a way to succeed in the second half?
Well, I got in foul trouble too, also, but yeah, it was like there was a lid. But Coach nudged me and Cammie's knee, and he goes, "I need a big second half from you guys," and so that kind of gave me more confidence to go in there and really play well, try to keep going, because he was trying to get our confidence back, and I think that really helped a lot. I think knowing that, and then missing that second free throw, of course, I was like, oh my goodness, that's how I'm going to go out. But it didn't happen. Brooke hit the shot, and it all worked out well. So.
Coach, as you look back on this season, to this point in the semifinals, what kind of challenges, adversities have you guys had to face and overcome?
Yeah, we've had a number of challenges, from players having not major injuries, but injuries that are kind of daily that we have to work through. We lost our starting point guard against City in game 22, where we had a lead, and at the 14-minute mark, Eliana Fernandez, who's been a big part of the success of this team, tore her ACL, and the team, that was a pivotal point. How? Because she was really helping us. And how do we go from there right there? We got a 1-point lead against Oklahoma City, 14 minutes to go, and she goes down, and we don't score the next 10 minutes. We were kind of in shock. And the team responded. We turned around Monday. That was Saturday. Monday beat Wayland. And really responded. Went on, beat OBU, and then went on. And we really thought we could win the conference tournament, and lost a very close game in the final, beat City in the semis and all that. And then we've made this run. And so how this team has responded after that adversity, I think is tells a lot of the character of this team right there and what they've done. And so we have. And I mean, from the draws to being 18 points down, I mean, and all that has shown the type of character that these girls have.
I have kind of a two-part question. The first part is for Sierra, second part is for you, Coach. Sierra, you took a career-high 18 field goal attempts against Loyola, and kind of like the whole team did, struggled a little bit offensively, but you ended up scoring a game-high 18 points. But do you feel that sometimes when you're not breaking the 20-point mark, which you tend to do almost every game, do you believe that ultimately makes the Golden Eagles probably a more potent team or a more difficult team to play against? Because, and this leads into the second part of the question, Coach, you got huge minutes out of Morgan Ankrum and Abby Warren last night. Abby Warren comes in with 8 points. Morgan comes in with 7 points, a team-high 8 rebounds. So do you think that kind of coincides, because it seems to have been the trend so far this tournament, where maybe you're not finding your way into the 20s, but John Brown's winning.
I mean, I think that's what's so great about our team is that we're a team. I mean, if I'm not doing that great or my shots aren't falling, I mean, someone else is stepping up. And I mean, Lauren's had some great games for us recently, and Courtney's been huge. I mean, everyone's really stepped up. So I think, I mean, like when I'm not scoring, I'm not too concerned because I know usually someone else is stepping up. So.
Yeah, I'd follow up. Sierra's basketball IQ is huge, and so she contributes so much to us besides scoring. She's our leading rebounder. She leads the team in steals. She's second in assists right there, and so and she's one of our best defenders. So I just think her basketball IQ makes the team better right there, and it's not about scoring right there. It's about making the team win, and she does that very well. And I'd follow with these girls being in foul trouble, I thought Abby, I thought Morgan, Laura Brown came in, who hadn't been playing a whole bunch, and me just to hear your national tournament, go out there and try to help us. I thought all three of them did a great job right there. I think also two people that really, as I think, have been helping us, and they really started helping us in the conference tournament after we lost Eliana and all that, has been TC and Taylor Lee have come in and helped us. Taylor got some huge offensive rebounds last night, and I think those two have helped us tremendously also right there.
Coach, you mentioned defense a lot. I mean, you have quarterfinal when you talk about defense. There was a point, I think it was second half, it might have been right before the 18-point run, where you called a timeout and told the girls you're the nation and trying to challenge you to play off that. Talk about that aspect of what the role defense plays in your program and how you teach that and what it is for those girls. I'm not saying that as a point last night, you try to emphasize late in the game to try to get them to rally.
Yeah.
So it's working with it.
I was trying to press any button I could to try to turn the momentum around. No, I think we are. It starts with defense with us. Everybody talks about how many three-pointers we make, and we're number one in the nation in three-pointers made, but it starts with our defense. And that's kind of always been my mindset right there. This team has done it just throughout the year. Defensively, we've done really good. And so, I think that was a key last night. We weren't. They had 35 points at half, which is a 70-point game. I think we've only had somebody score in the 70s on us once or twice this year. And so that was a key to make that turn. And then the last 8 minutes to hold them to 3 points right there, I think was a huge key. But that is our base, is defense. And then everything comes out. I think defense feeds our offense, I think. And so that was huge. And they responded. And that's getting them to believe that they're one of the best defensive teams in the nation right there, I think is huge.
Could you guys talk about maybe just finally getting that win against Oklahoma City in the conference tournament after two close battles in the regular season, kind of the feeling that you had after that game?
Well, I'll have the players answer that first before I answer that, because they wanted to beat them.
I mean, it was awesome. Our 4 years here, we haven't beat them. And so it was like finally, we finally got it done. It was a hard game. It always is. It's always tough. And so I just thought it was a really exciting feeling.
Yeah, City's a good team, and so it was a great feeling to knowing you beat a good team like that and work so hard to do that.
And losing to them in the conference, we were really just ready to go into that game and wanting to beat them because they'd be us the other two times. So we were just all really ready, and it was a fun win.
Yeah, for me, last time I beat them was 2001. They were number one in the nation. They actually went out and won the national championship that year. For us, we lost to them by 6 at their place and went 4 for 30 from 3. We lost to them at our place. Like I said, we were up 1 at the 14-minute mark, and I thought we were going to win that game, and Eliana goes down right there. And we kind of were shell-shocked and didn't respond. I didn't do a very good job as a coach of helping the team through that and kind of rallying them. And so, again, they knew they could beat them. And so that was the big key, and we went out there and played really well. It was a good college game. It wasn't like OCU gave it to us right there. Both teams really played well. It was a great women's basketball game right there. So that was fun. And Latricia's done a great job. I've known her when she was an assistant in the league and now as a head coach, and she's come in and big shoes to fill with the tradition that Oklahoma City has had. She's done an outstanding job.
And I guess last question, we'll wrap things up. Coach, we've already heard from you about what it's like to play Oklahoma City in this game. For the girls, it's like to get one more chance in your career to go against them. And this time to advance the championship game?
I think it's really exciting. I mean, 2 Sooner Athletic Conference teams playing, and knowing one of them's going to get to the championship game is pretty exciting. So I'm excited to play them again. So.
Yeah, I mean, same with Courtney. I mean, you always know it's going to be a really good game because they're a great team, and we're just excited to go out there and see what we can do.
Yeah, I agree. We played them 3 times, so might as well play them again. We're excited, and we're just ready to go out there and play hard.
All right, everybody, the John Brown Golden Eagles, thanks again.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the
Thanks.
NAI and everything they've done for this tournament. I appreciate it.